Hello everybody, this is B Sneeze, back at it again with another video. This one's a little exciting. I decided today, because last week I just kind of talked about the channel and whatever, and to celebrate me still having a decent grade in Japanese, knock on wood, I'm going to be doing a CD haul of the CDs that I bought when I was in Japan. I got so many, you can't see it, but well, I can show you. This is the entire stack, not the Pokemon card. I did not get that in Japan. What Pokemon card is this, by the way? Greavard, yes. I didn't get that in Japan though. But I got a lot of good stuff, and I will talk about each and every one, why it means something to me. First and foremost, the biggest one, it's not really the biggest, but it's the biggest box. The New Jeans, it came out when I was there, or it was like the day before I went. Their second EP came out, and I love New Jeans to death. They're by far my favorite K-pop group. This one has Super Shy, which is one of my favorite songs by them. But Ditto is probably my favorite song by them, total. I also like Cookie a lot. Shout out New Jeans. This EP is really awesome. And then starting off with our regularly sized CDs. First, we got Kyuchu Kanpu by the Fishmans. This is so good. These next three albums are all Fishmans records. I could go on forever on why I love Fishmans. They are my favorite Japanese band, first and foremost, and one of my favorite bands, period. They are so good. I wish they went on longer. Unfortunately, they are not, but this one is so good. Night Cruising's on this. Good Subarashi, Nice Choice is on this one. That's probably my favorite Fishman song, period. So many good tracks on this one. And then Uchu Nippon Setagaya. This is probably their this is their best album. I'll say it. This is their best album. Just like front to back, it's just good vibes, really good. That's all I have to say about any of the albums. I was like listening to my CD haul, I was like, oh yeah, this is good, and this is good too. But I listened to this a ton when I was in Japan, and it means a lot to me. One band that I wish I got over there, but I couldn't figure out how they sorted their CDs in Tower Records, was Bet Cover, because there's like 4 albums from them that I really want. But I have a feeling I wasn't going to be able to find them, because they're like, all the bands I like that are Japanese, I mean, I obviously like more popular ones, but like I talked to a lot of people in Japan about the bands that I like, and they're like, like I've never heard of like Bet Cover or Trico. Obviously I went to the Trico concert, but anyway, last Fishman CD, Long Season, one of the best albums of all time. This is it's a long song technically, but I listen to it when I'm like really going through it, and this song has gotten me through so many tough stretches. It's just so good. It puts you at ease. It's so chill, like, and his vocal performances are actually, like, Sato's vocal performances are actually ridiculous. The bassist for the Fishmans, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He is one of my favorite bassists of all time. Sato is probably one of my favorite vocalists of all time. Rest in peace. He is a legend, an absolute legend. I think 2 more CDs I need, like, for sure. I still want, like, Corduroy Mood, I think it's called, their EP. But Orange and their live album from Shibuya, Shibuya, I think. The 98-12-28 is, it's my favorite live album of all time. It trumps Daft Punk Alive 2007. It's just like, oh my god. And to know like it was their last performance, I think, don't quote me on that, I don't want to give out false information, but it hits, man. It is really powerful. Their intro track where they're introducing the band members, that's one like concert I would kill to see live. I'm getting chills just talking about it. It's so good. And I just realized I don't have the light on. Hold on. Anyway, I'm back. I have light. I'm not purple anymore. But anyway, yeah, it's fantastic. It's, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, lamp, or probably lampu in Japanese. They are, or rampu. They are so good. I say good to everything. This album is so cool. For Lovers, I think, is the first track. Is just chill. It's just a nice chill vibes. The next one is definitely not chill vibes, but this one, put it on, you're just immediately at ease. Everything's good in the world. You can't complain. It's just nice vibes. Good vibes all around. I can't even like really. It's like, it's just quiet. It's somber, like tranquil. I'm throwing out the big adjectives because I can't just keep saying good. Anyway, next is definitely not chill, but it's just awesome. It's just fun. Maximum the Hormone. This album I got because of the Death Note opening, the and What's Up People, where it sounds like they're saying white people. It's such good vibes. The entire album, they're just having fun. It's just fun. Like anytime I just am feeling like in the mood for some fun metal, and I just realized my camera is also tilted. Sorry. This has been a mess. Oh my gosh. Anyway, next up is Tatsuro Yamashita. Ride On. It's probably my favorite album of his. I think it's his most consistent album. It's city pop. It's the best city pop. Prove me wrong. He is a legend. I got this especially because it's not on streaming, so this is the only way I can listen to it. So it's so good. And the next one, Sparkle on For You. I think he made this album for Maria Takeuchi. I'm butchering it. Maria Takeuchi, who did Plastic Love, because I'm pretty sure they are married, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure he made that album for her, which is really cool. A little bit of an Easter egg that probably everybody who's a Tatsuro Yamashita fan knows. But anyway, this album I actually got because I heard it at a okonomiyaki restaurant, and each song I heard, I was like, damn, this is really good. Oh my god, this song's really good. And it was off this album, and I had to grab it as like a memento, like, oh, this reminds me of the, so it's fun. It's cool rock. It's nothing crazy, but it's good. I like it. The next two are my favorite active Japanese band by far. Well, not by far. Betcover and Trico are probably pretty close to each other. Trico, Jodaki, and Fudeki. I always mix them up, but I'm pretty sure this one's Jodaki and this one's Fudeki. So this one's the newer one. This one's my favorite Trico album, actually. It's front to back. It's just really good. Some of my favorite songs are on here. I obviously can't name them because they're all in Japanese, but they're really, really good. And this one, the first track is crazy, but the second track, hashtag something something something, is really, really good. Not my favorite track on the album, but it's really good. The second one, I think this is the territory where it's not Japanese music. Actually, none of these are Japanese at all. Oh no, never mind. Later. A Tribe Called Quest. We got it from here. Thank you for your service. Is the best comeback album of all time, easily. Like, prove me wrong. You can't top this. Like, what? It's Space Program, We the People. Oh my gosh, Space Program is so sick. The way the beat comes in, oh my gosh, it gives me chills every time. And Kids, Andre's verse on Kids is absolutely ridiculous. Black Spasmodic is probably my favorite song on the album. The entire beat is just hit so hard. It's so sick. Conrad Tokyo, Kendrick. Oh my god. This album is so good. I don't want to say their best album. It's not their best album, but it actually is up there with Midnight Marauders and the Low End Theory, which is ridiculous to say because those two albums are classics. The fact that they dropped this 20 years after their last album, not exactly 20 years, but about 20 years, is crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. The Tribe Called Quest are legends. Like, absolutely. Next up, I got this in a CD store. I actually got this and this. I'll show this one next. They're paired because I got these two CDs, Cosmogramma and Things Fall Apart, at a CD store in Shuma Kitazawa, and they are. I was like, oh my god! They were like right next to each other, and they're two of my favorite albums of all time. Things Fall Apart it's the Roots, man. The Roots are so underappreciated. It's actually insane. And Cosmogramma, everybody knows Cosmogramma is fantastic. Not everybody, that's not true at all, but Cosmogramma is so good. It's all instrumental. Flying Lotus is insane. He hasn't yet to drop something up to this level, but he's so talented. It's absolutely insane. There's a track with Tom York on here that's awesome. And the Roots, what I need to say. I'm pretty sure Common's on this one. Don't quote me on that. No, Common's not on this one. I'm mixing up another album. But Erykah Badu, You Got Me, and Erykah Badu. Oh my gosh, that's so good. These next few albums are duplicates in my collection, but I needed to get them because it's cool to have Japanese versions of these. I haven't opened two of these because they're just cool. It's cool to have the little art. It's Tyler the Creator, or Taira za Kurieta. Flower Boy, Cherry Bomb, and I can't bleep that out. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be bleeped out. I'm sorry to my family, but this is my favorite album of all time. This is the cover he went with. It's a lot more nice. No swears on this one. But this is the alternate cover, and I want to get this B tattooed on me someday, maybe. And Cherry Bomb is the most overhated album of all time. It's like watching a butterfly emerge out of a cocoon. He's finding his sound. He is just like, there's so many different sounds that play on this album, and it's like Smuckers, Keep the O's, which is like an homage to Pharrell. Okaga, California, with that crazy beat drop. Oh my gosh. And Find Your Wings, Two-Seater. Two-Seater is probably one of my favorite Tyler songs ever. Cherry Bomb is crazy. This album is so overhated. It's actually insane. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. So yeah, I could go on for hours. And Flower Boy, like, what is there to say? Everybody knows Flower Boy. You know Flower Boy. Your mom knows Flower Boy. I love Flower Boy. So anyway, with that being said, we move on to the best CD I bought in Japan. Bar absolutely none. We got the Kazam soundtrack featuring Shaq. I went with my good pals, Matt and David from Japan 2.0, shout out, and my dad to a CD store in Osaka. And I forget the name of it, but I got this and Pharrell in my mind. But this is actually an alternate cover. I didn't pull the other one, but This is an alternate cover that was only released in Japan, and it's one of my favorite CDs just because it's so cool. I love this mixtape. Pharrell is so sick. I needed to get the Kazam soundtrack. I mean, come on. Next is another non-Japanese album, but it's cool. This is by far my favorite Uzi album. EXO Tour Life is on this. Like, it's Love is Rage 2 is so good. 20-minute Neon Guts is my favorite Uzi track. The Pharrell production's actually insane. It's so good. And then I needed to get this. This is one of the first Japanese artists I ever listened to, Nujabes. Rest in peace. He is one of my favorite producers of all time. I'm sure I'll put some of his songs in the background of these videos sometimes because it's actually insane. Lovesick Part 1 through 6. They're all so good, and they all have the same like beat to it, but it's so good. It's so good. They have the same drums, but I don't have like the music lingo to be like, oh, this and that and that. But anyway, on to do I have any more non-soundtracks? Oh my god, they're all falling. No, these are all soundtracks. Moving on. I have a couple. This one, I mean, if you know me, I needed to get this. This is my favorite game of all time, one of my favorite soundtracks, or my favorite soundtrack of all time, one of my favorite like albums of all time, probably. It's a double disc, nice little box to it. It's so cool. I love this soundtrack so much. The Persona, these next few are all Persona because I had to grab every one they had. This next one is the Persona 4 Golden soundtrack. This is the Persona 4 soundtrack. That's a little thick boy. This is the Persona 3 soundtrack. And then the Wind Waker soundtrack, because it's my favorite Zelda, and they had it. I was like, come on. And it's 2 discs. I love this soundtrack so much. And I'm looking at how much I paid for all these, and it's actually, it's not okay. I've spent way too much money on these CDs. And then these next two, my final CDs, are Rad Wimps for Your Name and Weathering With You, which are some of my favorite movies, period, but anime movies for sure. And the soundtracks on both of them are so good. Suzume had a decent soundtrack, but these were far and away better in my opinion. Zen 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 on Your Name, and that's not Your Name, that's Weathering With You. Zen 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 on Your Name, and there's so many cool tracks on Weathering With You. Weathering With You is actually my preferred movie out of the two, which is a little hot take. But yeah, that is my CD haul. There is a lot there, and there was a lot to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next video, I'll be back on my regular old stuff. But I wanted to talk about CD shopping. The Tower Records is so cool. It's so cool that CDs are still popular over there. I absolutely love it, and I have way too many CDs, and I'm not gonna buy as many as I did last time when I go this upcoming trip, but I'm gonna be looking for Bet Cover and looking for those few Fishman's records, some more Trico, stuff that I can't get over here. like, I can get that Uzi album anytime I want. It's just cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the CD haul. I really enjoyed my last one, and I know a lot of people enjoyed it too. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Album of the week, I'll just choose out of here. I always got to choose one that's not, you know what? No, I won't choose out of here. It is, oh, I don't have my phone with me. Never mind, I'll choose out of here because I can't remember the name. Kazam, no. It is, I'm gonna go with, I'll do Jodaki from Trico. No. Long Season by Fishman. Oh god. Long Season by Fishman's. It's gonna fall over. Where is Long Season? There we go. Long Season by Fishman's. And it's also my song of the week. It deserves the triple. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next week episode. Bye. Bye.